Everyone's disappointed by not making the playoffs, but it's another to feel like it's one of the worst things that ever happened to you too. How do you feel about it personally? Can you describe your level of pain, and how do you think that your teammates are in that regard too?
Well, I think the whole point of playing hockey, it's making playoffs, and that's the best time of the year. And when you can't be a part of it, obviously you get a lot of disappointment and frustration. But you know what, we're going to learn the hard way, but it's going to help us for the future.
What lessons specifically do you think were learned this year going forward?
We got to be consistent. I think when you're a consistent team game in, game out, I think that's when you find yourself in a playoff spot, and you need to kind of focus on what you have to do on the ice. And when you start winning a couple of games in a row, your confidence comes, and that's when you play your best.
All the things that went wrong, like the road record, the bad starts, the records against not just the bad starts of the season, but bad starts in a lot of games. You guys, the first period was your worst. How much responsibility should the leaders on this team, and not just you, take for that?
Obviously, we got to be reliable, and you got to be responsible for your teammates on the ice. And if you don't play the right way, that's when it's going to hurt you. And I think a couple of times during the season, we weren't responsible defensively or offensively. So that's why we're always back during the game and trying to climb back in the game. And when you do that, you kind of change your game so you can pressure more. And I think if we start having better starts, I think that's when we're going to be able to win more games.
How do you feel about the chemistry in the room moving forward?
I think the chemistry off the ice, it's really good. I think come to the rink, everybody's happy, everybody's having a good time, and I think halfway through the season we kind of found that chemistry and we put it on the ice. And when we did that, that's when we had games that we were playing really good. It's because we're playing as a team. Everybody's playing on the same page, and that's when we were at our best.
Do you have a wish list as to what you would like to see happen in the off season? What kinds of things to be added to make you a better team?
Well, I think it's we have a lot of trust in Ron Hextall. I think we're going to let him do his job. And we should worry about our job. And our job from now on is be ready for camp in September. Be the strongest and the fastest that you can be.
Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you.